everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Stark Fishing. My apologies for being away for so long, but the month of August was a difficult one for my family. My daughter started off by breaking her ankle, and I followed up with shattering my collarbone 1 week later. We both had to have surgery. Not long after my surgery, both my sons and myself battled through COVID-19 for almost 2 weeks. Combined with work and finishing up my degree, it has been really difficult getting out to go fishing, which is partly why I am where I am today. This spot is literally about 1.5 miles from my front doorstep, and it's easily accessible by bicycle or by foot. I'm joined today by my Springer Spaniel puppy, Sam. I'm pretty sure you're going to see a lot of him in future videos as long as he behaves himself. So if you live in the Augusta area, you're going to recognize where I'm at. This is the canal access point from behind Eisenhower Park, which leads directly to the Augusta Waterworks. That's where I'll be fishing at today. So in a previous video, you may have seen me pull my kayak out from the Savannah River. It's the same location. But after getting a tip from a young man I met a couple days ago, shout out to you, Ethan, I found another spot to target hybrids and stripers in the Savannah River, and it's really convenient to my home. So we're now on the back side of the waterworks, and if you look to your left, you can see the Savannah River. This is part of the shoals area, which is shallow with lots of rocks. Now, the city of Augusta finished this work a couple years ago, and like I said, I'm really surprised that I haven't fished here before. It reminds me of working behind Clarks Hill Dam, and I plan on targeting stripers much the same way as I would there. So we've had some pretty heavy rains over the last couple days, and I was a little surprised to see how muddy the water was. So I'm going to be putting one pole out on the bottom with some blueback herring cut bait and casting just a variety of different lures into the current, hoping for a hit. I'm going to start off with a fluke. Keep an eye on Sam. This is his first time fishing with me, and he's getting awful brave along that wall. Hey, that was a nice little bite, but whatever it was, it just didn't hook up. Now Sam, he's really making me nervous now on that wall, but he's just too smart to fall in, right? He is the smartest dumb dog you're ever going to meet. Now, at first I was thinking I would lead him all the way down the wall so that he could just crawl up on the bank, but I changed my mind because I just didn't want anything to happen to him. Well, that was a really close call, but look what happens next. That pole is now doubled over. Maybe it's my first striper. Not a striper, but easily my personal best eel. Now, specifically, this is an American eel, and they are very good to eat, although I've never tried one yet. They are super slimy and just a little creepy. Please, though, if you ever catch one and don't plan on eating it, be sure to let them go. They are considered a non-sustainable food source due to their popularity in Asian food markets and spawning habits, which we don't completely understand. They are the opposite of salmon, which swim up freshwater tributaries to spawn. American eels spend the majority of their adult lives in freshwater and then migrate to the ocean to reproduce and then die. They can live up to 20 years before completing this process. Overfishing can quickly deplete them as a natural resource, which has happened already in the northeast of our country. Well, I wasn't prepared to keep any fish on this particular day, but since I did catch at least 2 more after this, now I know where to go if I want to give American eel a chance on the dinner table, something I'm considering very seriously in the near future. Well, that wasn't such a bad trip. I was able to catch 1 dog and several eel, even though I wasn't able to hook into a striper or a bass. Listen, it's only a matter of time before this spot produces in a big way. Stay tuned, everyone. I'm hoping to start putting out videos on a more consistent basis, especially with fall coming on, which is my favorite time of the year to be on the water. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure, if you haven't already, to hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when new content is available. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you see me out on the water, be sure to stop and say hello.